Hi, this is Fred with Quality One Engravers. I'm going to import a job from an EGAO file, and I downloaded these files that I put in my One Logos 3 directory, and it came from this Control Switches International company. So I'm going to take these EGAO files that I just got in and edit, copy, up a level, up another level. This is the root. Put it in Opensys and their jobs. So I'm going to put it in jobs directory. Now I've got this jobs directory empty because I use it for converting for customers. And then here's my little exe file that I've created to turn an EGAO into a Q1. And I change it to a q1i file. I being for information. So I just double click on this, and it says this this program is licensed to only one user, and I have to either type in the name of the job or I can just type in star.star. So I want to do all of them, so I'm going to do star.star and just hit enter, and you can see it does it very quickly. So here's my Q1i files that were created. Now if you double click on it, and I'm going to select from a list here, and it should come up, and I'm going to look at it in Notepad. Double click on Notepad. Here's the job printout. So here's the description, the name of the job, the description. Here's your line 1. Here's all the margins that were put in, the underline percentage. Here's the second line. The line of text here was just the number 1. Text here was just the number 0, 7, and so forth. So there's a lot of text here, just single numbers. And of course you could print this out. And if you looked at any of the other jobs, let's look at one of the other ones. This was setup 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, and so forth. So now that I have those, usually what I do is I will go back and take these jobs, which of course are in the Opensys directory and jobs, and I will take all of them, edit, cut, up a level, and put them right back where I got them from, and that just clears that folder for me. Now I've got EngraveLab running. This is a 12 by 12 plate, so I'm going to go File, Import, and I'm going to go up here to my C drive, One Logos, and get to the directory. And it's not an AutoCAD file, so I need to come down to my Quality One Q1i files, and here's my information file. So I'm going to take this first one, and I just click. It'll bring it in. And then it brings in a wallpaper, so I just click here so that I assign a color for it. Now I don't know why these jobs are, I already tried it and I know it's not coming in perfectly, but these must have been put in some sort of order that somebody knows about. So you can see it did a font substitution, it did a substitution. These are all in line. So without knowing what the job looked like, and since this I'm running XP, I can't start up that Opensys job. So let's bring in another one of these and see if it does any better. Import, bring in the second one. It's got a box around it. I'm going to just click on P1. This one came in a little bit better. Again, I don't know exactly what, I'd have to look at the job to see why my import's not doing is exactly what I'm expecting it to. And let me just zoom out. And possibly this is what it looked like. I don't know exactly. And who knows, maybe it was, this was over here, so maybe it was close to what it was supposed to be, and this is what the actual job was supposed to engrave. Let's go ahead and bring in another one. Import, number 3, import So something in the setup here is not doing exactly what I expect it to do, but on almost any import you're going to get some irregularities that you're going to have to correct, whether it's a DXF file or whether it's my input. So here's the lines that are there. Now, if I go back to the Word document, I could probably put in these baselines by taking this job and selecting the corner and putting this at exactly 0 and this at exactly 0. Get rid of the other stuff that's here, or just move it out of the way. F7, and then by looking at the job, I can potentially edit what's supposed to be there. Let me just bring in the last one to see what that one looks like. Import. And basically this is the same thing that exists on this plate. So whatever was done on these others, whether it was spaced on a line, I'd have to look at the job to see if we didn't pick up that coding. And then you save it, and this is ready to run. Obviously, you can now, of course, this is text that you can edit. So if you wanted to add 208 in here and slash, sorry. There we go. I just didn't type it in properly. So if you wanted to add something like that in there, this is now text. And if you wanted a lowercase h, these are now my engraving fonts that you see here. If you wanted to change the spacing on it, should be able to change the spacing. And it looks like it's kind of confined to a specific maximum width. Hope this helps.